तो पहले सबसे पहले नेटफ्लिक्स शुरू हुआ, उसके बाद आए सदगुरु। सदगुरु को मैंने उनको पहली बार लाइफ में सुना, पहले मैंने कभी नहीं उनको सुना था। मुझे सिर्फ ये पता था कि वो शायद आपने नाम कभी सुना हो कि एक बिजनेस गुरु है, ऐसे ऐसे मैंने सुना था, लोग बोलते थे। लेकिन जब मैंने सुना उनको तो काफी अच्छी चीजें वो बोल रहे थे, काफी अच्छी चीजें उनसे मैंने पिक की।
योगा तो एक्चुअल जीवन जीने की कला है। जो न्यू जनरेशन है उनको ये मैं मैसेज ना कह लो, मेरा रिक्वेस्ट कह लो कि योगा से बड़ा कुछ नहीं है।
अगर आप योग करते हो तो आप जो भी काम करते हो, चाहे किसी टेक कंपनी में काम करते हो, चाहे पढ़ते हो, चाहे जो भी आप करते हो लाइफ में, अगर आप योग स्टार्ट करेंगे तो उसकी स्पीड डबल हो जाएगी आपके काम की। आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा, आपकी स्पीड डबल हो जाएगी काम की।
Of all the things that a human being can do, why yoga? Everything that human beings can do is essentially an expression of who they are. Somebody sings a song, somebody dances, somebody writes a book, somebody paints a picture. Whatever else we do, it's an expression of who you are. You may be conscious of it, you may be unconscious of it, but still everything that you say, everything that you do, everything that comes out of you is essentially an expression of who you are. So yoga, in that way, is diametrically opposite to this, because it's not an expression of who you are. It's about determining as to who you are. It's about determining as to what you want to be, changing the very fundamentals of one's existence. Today, there is substantial medical and scientific evidence to show that the very fundamentals of the activity of your brain, your chemistry, even your genetic content can be changed by practicing different systems of yoga.
According to Sadhguru, in the western part of the world, if you utter the word yoga, people think of impossible physical postures. This is a very distorted idea of what yoga is. Yoga is not about bending and twisting your body or holding your breath. It is a mechanism and a technology to get you to that state of experience where you see reality just the way it is. The word yoga literally means union. As you sit here, your idea and your sense and experience of who you are is very strong. You are here as an individual, but what the trees are exhaling right now, you are inhaling. What you are exhaling, the trees are inhaling. In other words, one half of your lung is hanging out there. This is not just in terms of breath. Today, modern physics is proving to you that as you sit here, every subatomic particle in your body is in constant transaction with everything else in the existence. If this transaction stops, you will cease to exist. So yoga means to know the union of existence by experience. Modern science is proving to you that the whole existence is just one energy. The religions of the world have been saying for a long time that God is everywhere. Whether you say God is everywhere or you say everything is one energy, we are talking about the same reality. It is just that a scientist have never experienced this. He has arrived at it through mathematical deductions. A religious person has not experienced it. He believes it because it is written somewhere or has been said by someone. If you are such a hard nut that you are not willing to settle for deductions or belief systems, then you become a yogi. When you know the oneness of existence, like you experience the 5 fingers of your hand, then we say you are in yoga.
So yoga as a system needs much more involvement than any other things that any other forms of things that we do, which are merely an expression of who we are. If you find full expression through any particular activity, it may also leave you somewhat transformed. If you cook with all your heart, some transformation may happen. If you sing with all your heart, some transformation may happen. If you dance with all your heart, some transformation may happen. But that is only a certain impact that is happening because of absolute involvement in a particular activity. But essentially that activity by nature is an expression of who you are. It is not determining the nature of who you are. So when we transform our activity not as an expression of who we are, because who wants to find expression like this in the morning? Definitely not, isn't it? So it is not an expression, it is a method, it is a means, it's a technology through which you can change the shape of who you are, literally also, otherwise also. You can change the very shape of who you really are right now, that can be transformed. Because who you are right now as a person is a combination of things. Genetic material, before that the karmic substance that you carry. Because of that, you chose a certain womb, so the genetic material, and since the moment you were born, whatever kind of impressions that have gone into you in the form of variety of experiences, situations, thoughts, emotions, relationships, associations, whatever else you have imbibed, all these things make you a certain kind of person. When you say, I am a certain kind of person, what you're saying is, I have this kind of compulsions. When you say, I am this kind of person, what you're saying is, this is the kind of compulsions that I identify myself with. So I am this kind of a person.
To get free tips on food, health, Ayurveda, lifestyle, and yoga by Sadhguru, please join our WhatsApp and Telegram link below.